I knew the second Robert Whitaker leaned back in his leather chair at Summit Dynamics Boulder headquarters and crossed his arms that this meeting would change everything. "You're off the project until you publicly apologize to my son," he said, voice smooth like he was doing me a favor. Garrett's module was reckless, untested shortcuts that violated DoD security standards and could fail under real combat stress, putting lives at risk on our $220 million satellite coordination platform. I had flagged it 3 times with full documentation, exactly as the protocols I helped write required. I didn't argue. I stood, gathered my things, placed my badge on the table, and walked out into the crisp Colorado air with the flatirons glowing behind me. 15 years I had given this company, from our scrappy startup days in a downtown loft to landing that massive defense contract. I had personally drafted Clause 14B in the founding charter, a binding legal safeguard requiring the original principal architect's final sign-off for deployment. It wasn't ego, it was protection, written into the DoD Compliance Annex to stop exactly this kind of rushed, nepotism-driven change. I didn't sabotage anything. I simply withheld my validation. When the team tried the final push, the automated compliance engine locked the deployment exactly as designed. Red flags everywhere. Auditors noticed. The entire $220 million contract teetered. The calls started within days, first HR, then legal, then Garrett himself sounding smaller than I'd ever heard him. We met in a quiet conference room with mountain views. Robert looked exhausted. "Becca, I let being a dad blind me. I was wrong." Garrett met my eyes. "I thought shortcuts made me smart. Your flags were right, the risks were real. I'm sorry." I let the silence sit, then spoke gently. "This isn't about winning. It's about the people who depend on this system. I'll come back as consulting architect, but only if we do it right, public credit for the full team, Garrett moves to a real mentorship track, and we add blind peer reviews company-wide." They agreed without hesitation. Over the next 2 weeks we worked side by side. Garrett listened, asked questions, and actually learned. One afternoon he said quietly, "Thank you for not letting me break it." Robert pulled me aside later. "You held the line when I couldn't. This company is stronger because of it." The platform launched flawlessly on schedule. My name appeared in the official release as strategic architect. Garrett thrived in his new role. Sitting on my porch that evening, watching the sun paint the Rockies gold, I smiled. In the cutthroat world of American defense tech, shortcuts and favoritism can crumble fast. But when we choose integrity, respect hard-won expertise, and give people room to grow, we build something that lasts, teams, companies, and even families. Sometimes the strongest code isn't the one on the screen. It's the one we write into how we treat each other. That's the lesson I'll carry forward.